Power, Gold, and Broker plans include the map search option, which provides immediate access to listings shown on a map without requiring a search form. Users can refine their search criteria and use familiar map controls to explore listings in any area in your market. You can place as many as you'd like on your site, and each map search can have its own default settings for zoom and center point. If you have pages on your site for different areas, you can easily add a map search to these pages. First, we'll talk about map search in WordPress for those using Optima Express and OmniPress websites. Following that, we'll go over map search in Optima IDX for those of you who are not using WordPress. For Optima Express and OmniPress websites, there is a map search link on your site, and you can add map searches to any one of your own pages or posts. You can control the default center point and zoom settings for the map search on this page by logging into your IDX control panel and selecting Setup, Search Settings, Map Search. Higher settings zoom in, while lower settings zoom out. The center address can be an entire street address or a zip code. The Draw on Map options is not related to map search. Enabling this will display the Draw on Map tab at the top of the property search forms on your site. In addition to the map search page, you can add a map search to any existing page or post on your site. First, I'll show you how to do this with the shortcode selector in WordPress Visual Editor, and then I'll talk about adding shortcodes manually if you prefer that method. To add a map search to any existing page or post, select an existing page or post, or create a new one. Select the Visual Editor tab, click on the Optima Express shortcode tool. Within the pop-up, select the Search tab, then select Map Search. Fit to Column will automatically scale the width of the map to the maximum size available. Enter a pixel value in the height field. Enter a center address for the map you're adding. You can enter a specific street address with city and zip code, or enter just a zip code. Enter a zoom level, try the default first, and then use the WordPress preview option to preview the page or post to see the settings applied to the map search. To increase or decrease the default zoom level, just enter a new zoom value in the shortcode. Higher values zoom in and lower values zoom out. Use the WordPress preview option before publishing the page or post to confirm how the zoom settings will look. To see the new default map settings on your live site, you may need to clear your browser cookies since the previous default settings may have been stored. For those of you who prefer to enter shortcodes manually, you can refer to our knowledge base article for the shortcode details. Visit iHomeFinder.com, and in the upper right corner, click Support, and then Knowledge Base, Optima Express Responsive, Shortcodes, Interactive Map Search Shortcode. That's everything you need to know about adding a map search to your site if you're using Optima Express or OmniPress websites. Next, we'll look at Optima IDX for the sites that are not using WordPress. In Optima IDX, a page is provided with map search built in. In your IDX control panel, select the Setup at the top, then select IDX Links on the left. You'll find the map search page listed here. Link to this page URL if you are using HTML integration, or iframe the page URL if you are using the iframe integration. You can control the default center point and default zoom settings for the map search on this page by logging on to your IDX control panel and selecting Setup, Search Settings, Map Search. You can also add map searches to your own website pages using JavaScript. Our knowledge base article will provide code examples you can copy and paste into your own website pages. For this, go to iHomeFinder.com. In the upper right corner, click Support, then Knowledge Base, Optima IDX Responsive, JavaScript Widgets, Map Search Page and Widget. The instructions for embedding map search into a custom page provide code you can copy and paste, making sure you replace the CID with the CID associated with your account. This concludes this video on map search, and we hope you found it helpful.